use your God power to get everything you ever wanted and live the life of your dreams. The Master's Course. Copyright 2010 by Richard Lee McKim Jr. All rights reserved. Let the quest for knowing begin. The media is killing you. The title of this segment couldn't be more accurate, nor could it be any truer. The media is responsible for our widespread cancer and disease epidemic. I call it an epidemic because we have never had the incidence of cancer and disease that we have today. It is time that we took a stand on this blatant, albeit ignorant, disregard for our well-being. I just had to say something on this topic. As I was finishing this book, I just happened to catch a comment on a morning program. They were so excited that everybody is thinking about cancer. They mentioned that the night before some sports broadcast had mentioned cancer awareness. And somebody else did, and now they are. And then they said, "Isn't that great?" No, that is not great. Let's look at this in a step-by-step logical progression, shall we? We know that whatever we think about resonates within us and then elicits from our experience that which matches it. People have always understood the power of thought. You hear people saying all the time, "Let's think about peace and bring peace to our world." So if that is true, and it is, then what does it mean to have Cancer Awareness Week or Autism Awareness or Breast Cancer Awareness? Why do we need to think about disease? That is stupid. Let's really get a good understanding of how your frequency activation system works. Okay. We got an illustration here. It shows a picture of a man, but you see, in his brain it shows that he's not thinking of anything in particular right now, but he is looking at a red car. And it says, first, you see and become aware of a red car, or red cars in general. This could be because a friend tells you about his, or it could be that they are having Red Car Awareness Week and it is all over the news and everywhere you look. Now we have a picture. First, the guy didn't have any thoughts in his mind. Then he was looking at a red car. Now, in the next illustration picture, we got the guy and you can see he's got a picture of a red car in his mind. He's now thinking about the red car. Then it says, thanks to all the publicity and your conversations with your friends, you are now thinking about red cars. It is now an active vibration in your mind. We know that active vibrations radiate out into the universe, resonating with everything that is like themselves. Now let's look at the next illustration. You got the man with the red car on his mind, and as he's looking out, he sees red cars all over the place. And it says, now you see red cars everywhere. They're ahead of you, behind you, and even next to you in traffic. You park right next to one at the store, and when you get home, your neighbor comes over to show you his new car which is, as you guessed, red. Interestingly, we haven't even discussed whether you even like red cars or not, because frankly, that doesn't matter. It is just as powerful vibration if you hate something, fear something, or love that same thing. They all are equally active and powerful vibrations, attracting and eliciting their kind into your experience. All that matters is that you are giving thought to it. That is all that is required to activate it. I hope that I have communicated my sentiment on this issue clearly. As you think about cancer, you are resonating the feeling and thought of it throughout your body. You begin to elicit everything that is relevant to it in your life experience. You can literally elicit it into experience in your own body. Remember the person who was thinking about criminals and the possibility of getting robbed just to end up attracting the very thing that she feared? When you are being aware of cancer, you are becoming aware of all the things that cause it, because they are resonating with you and catching your attention. As you go shopping, you notice a food item that catches your attention and you buy it. Why did it catch your attention? It causes cancer, and now it is resonating with your thought of cancer. As it resonates with you, it stands out from everything else and catches your attention. You then elicit its special cancer-causing ability into action when you eat it. What happens when you are eating the same thing that you have eaten for 20 years without harm, but now you are aware of cancer? You could now elicit from the same food and activate in your body the very ingredients that will begin the cancer-making process. Congratulations! Like every other thing that you have brought into your life experience, by awareness and thought, you have now brought cancer into your experience in the same way. Please excuse the sarcasm. Your thoughts will elicit health or disease by the same power of resonance. If you want to die of cancer, by all means, think about cancer. Think about disease. Go and march down the street and get everyone thinking about disease. Get everyone eliciting cancer into their experience. So the big drug companies can make their fortunes selling their drugs, and the media can make their fortunes on the drug companies' commercials. Do you think that it is a benefit that the drug companies can now advertise their drugs on TV? That's worse than cigarettes. At least the cigarette ads portrayed a happy sentiment and wonderful times, but the drug companies instill fear and dread with their commercials, which is much worse for the public, but good for their bottom line. It is not the cigarettes that are the problem. It is the feelings and the meanings that are influential in a negative way. George Burns smoked heavily, and he died at the ripe old age of 100. Remember that you are creating your own reality, and one of the main ways to accomplish it is to learn about what you want and thereby bring it into your experience. Do you want to make a fortune or be a great success? Learn that there are other people out there who are successful like you want to be. There are other people out there who are making their fortunes. If it exists in your world, it is possible for you. As you pay attention to the details of how it works, you will begin to elicit it into your experience in amazing and wonderful ways. Do you want to have heart disease? You want to have bladder problems? How about depression? Does that sound good to you? If you want to have some of that, just follow the same rules of manifesting that you use for anything else you want. Watch TV and see and hear and feel the drug companies' wonderfully effective ads that give you all the information you will need to begin the disease process in your own body. You will learn just how it starts and see in graphic detail just exactly how it begins to degrade your body and how it could eventually kill you. You will need this information so that you can effectively visualize the process. This will begin to resonate and elicit the very response from your body. The drug companies help you with this visualizing process by having such clear and emotionally powerful commercials with amazing graphic detail. Is it possible that those commercials were created just for this purpose? Why else would they teach you how to get the disease and how it begins its insidious degradation of your body? Well, I guess you need to buy their drugs now that you were on the path of their favorite disease. I say it's their favorite because if people didn't have it, they wouldn't be able to sell their drugs. This begs the question, is it possible that by promoting the disease, they will be causing a problem that will make them more money? Is it possible that it's better for their bottom line if more people get the disease? Is it in their best interest for you to be well or sick? How do you ensure future sales of your precious drugs? Why, teach people how to get your favorite disease and get everybody aware of it. Think about it, they say. Why is thinking about it and having an awareness week for a disease a good idea? All the media survive on the money from the drug companies who advertise on their networks or in their magazines. I recommend that if you want to have a happy and healthy life experience that you record your favorite TV programs and watch them later when you can just zip through the commercials. I recommend that you ignore their propaganda of disease. Don't become aware of anything that you don't want to invite into your life. Only pay attention to those things and events that make you happy and healthy. Just remember the catalog store example. When you start paying attention to the dog poop, you bring it into your experience. For that reason, I suggest that you don't pay attention to any of that shh that is out there.
Options. Now activating the next video, play options. One moment please. Click on the green arrow to start watching the next video. Or, click on the red arrow to start watching the prior video. Or, click on the tan arrow to go to the main course menu and guide, with links to all course chapters, excerpts, and special reports. Up next, special video options. Click on your choice of course videos, menus, and excerpts. Now switching to the special video options menu and activating the video selection buttons. Click on your selection number to start watching the video. "15 seconds till we switch to the next page with the free download information. Pause the video now if you need more time to review the available selections." This is the end of this course video. Its video number is listed above. To watch the next video, simply click on the next video in number sequence. Thank you.